I just asked ChatGPT how to make money with Sora 2, and what it told me blew my mind. I've actually been using a similar method for years, except in the past, I wasn't able to produce high quality content like the way these videos are created in tools like Sora 2 or VO. Having this ability is like discovering a hidden ATM machine inside your laptop. But unfortunately, this method really still isn't available to the masses. You may or may not be somebody who has not had invite access to Sora 2. But fortunately, I have two gives for you in this video. If you already have access, great. I'm going to show you how to make money with Sora 2. And number two, if you don't have invite access, I'm going to hook you up with a way to get access to Sora 2. Now remember, this opportunity is wide open. Most people think that Sora 2 is just for creating funny videos like these that you've probably seen all over the internet. But what ChatGPT revealed is that the real money isn't in the videos, which I've known all along. It's what you do with them. Now think about this for a second. Small businesses everywhere, they need short, attention-grabbing videos and high-quality images to post on social media for their businesses, but they just don't have the time or money to do that. I'm going to show you how to identify these businesses that make a perfect fit to purchase content that you can create through Sora 2 and other AI tools that I'm going to show you in this video. And that is exactly where you and I come in. That is exactly why this tool makes sense. These small businesses will pay creators like you and I who can deliver this type of content for them fast. So I want to stress this. You do not need a camera crew. This is why most businesses in the past have not been able to consistently create content. They used to have to hire a production team, a camera crew, or somebody that could post on their social media. In this video, by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how this entire process can be done remotely without a camera crew. Without a camera crew. You do not need to have gone to film school. You don't even need a camera. You just need a laptop, a little know-how, which I'll give you in this video. This kind of new side hustle is super simple and scalable, and I believe to be the future of how people are going to be generating cash flow online. And how do I know this? Well, I have been generating cash flow online through AI marketing services for the better part of a decade now. And we're only a few days into this month. I've already earned $1,000 in my little company called Mina Marketing. This is my Square account. If I hit refresh, it's live. I'm not showing you my results to say that you're going to be able to replicate them overnight. I'm showing them to you so that you know that I have experience in this business model, and the information that I'm giving you, if I filter out by this month, the information I'm giving you is from somebody who's actually doing this, not somebody who is selling courses and all that stuff. I'm in the trenches. I have clients. I've got over 50 clients paying me for monthly marketing services, and that is why I feel qualified to share this information with you. If I filter out by the last month, you'll see that I've generated over $53,000 in revenue, and this is from 100% working with small businesses. You can see we have 15 transactions here with the average sale being $3,500. And 100% working with small businesses. This is my Square account for Mina Marketing. It's my company. We work with small businesses. You can look it up. This has nothing to do with ad revenue. This has nothing to do with software sales or affiliate marketing. This revenue is all from working with small businesses in my area, selling them subscription-based marketing services, exactly like I'm going to share with you in this video. Now, again, I take your time and attention very seriously. That's why I'm showing you my numbers. I don't want you feeling like, this person is trying to tell me something that they've never done before. I have 100% done this. Now, real quick, before we get into the Sora 2 invites and how to get clients and use software to post these videos and images and content on their social media for them, if you like this topic of building an online business and getting AI subscription-based clients, then I'd like to do something special for you and offer you my free 4-part AI fast track training where we spend even more time together. I give you more tactics to get AI subscriptions that can pay you monthly if you're willing to put in the work. I'm also going to give you a 30-day free trial to the best AI tool out there, the one that I use to get clients and run my business. It's totally optional if you want it. Just be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and not required, but always appreciated. Consider sharing this video with a friend who should get going with this business model. And then comment below and I'll send you a direct link to the fast track, the software, and the other bonuses that I'll be sharing in this video. And I do have other bonuses that I'll be sharing in this video. This is actually my bonus document. You're going to get all the bonuses from all of my latest videos. This is the document that I have for you. Email templates, scripts, so on. We'll get into that in a second. So again, I'm going to be giving you access to Sora, showing you how to get access, and showing you how to make money getting clients. Now, when I looked at ChatGPT, I asked it specifically, what's the best and the quickest way to make money with Sora 2 generated videos? And it said, here are the efficient, most effective ways to monetize these videos. Social media ad revenue. To me, this is one that you can sell. You can sell these creatives that you create through Sora 2 like this to businesses, and you can make money. They can use them as ads. That's a great one. Branded content and client deliverables. Use Sora 2 to create customized promo videos or visual hooks or just social media content in general for businesses. This is the one that I have been doing for a long time and I have been getting paid to do. And this is the one that I recommend that you give a shot as well. And we're going to be talking about in this video. And I have people in my community that have been following along, also getting traction, that I'm going to share with you their results as well. So for those of you that aren't familiar with what Sora 2 is OpenAI's new app that allows you to create videos just like this. AI generated videos. You can put yourself in the videos, or you can put the business owners that you are trying to work with in the videos, which makes it even better. And all you have to do to create these videos is just tell it what you want. This is obviously a video of me snorkeling in Hawaii. All I had to do was say, create a video of Nick snorkeling in Hawaii. And it created.
Gearing up for a snorkel. The water's like glass today, so let's check out what's down there. Mass going on. That was incredible. Turtle swam right beside me. Can't beat this place.
Isn't that insane? In the past, to create a video like that, you would have had to been on set. You would have had to have a camera in the water. If you're a snorkel tour company, you would have had to have somebody there taking that shot. And again, in the past, small businesses, they know they need this stuff. A lot of them have created social media profiles. You'll find a lot of them have posted before. But most of the mid-sized guys, unless they have somebody dedicated on their team to create videos and post them, they haven't been able to keep up. And that is a huge, huge bottleneck that has now been lifted with tools like Sora 2. And when Sora 2 was first dropped, which is less than a month ago, it went directly to #1 on the App Store. And the reason that it did is because, exactly as I've mentioned, it has removed the constraint on generating content for people and businesses alike. So I've already shared with you, you do not need to have gone to film school, you don't need a camera, you don't need any of that stuff. You can use this tool to create videos from text, which is insane. And over the course of this video, I'm going to now show you how to get access to Sora 2 for free. Then I'm going to show you how to find a business that is potentially going to be your next paying customer. I'm going to show you how to use AI to build a list at scale, how to create content that you can sell to them using an irresistible offer. And I'm going to give you some email templates that you can use to reach out to them to get you to pay them. And somebody says in the chat, the amount of free content you drop is insane. I appreciate you showing up live and sharing that feedback with me. So if you have not gained access to Sora 2, I have a couple of ways for you. Number one, the first way, which is the way that I've gained access. And please, if you're getting any value out of this video, please like this video, subscribe, and comment below if you haven't already. OpenAI has a Discord channel that is completely free. In that Discord channel, they have a server, they have a channel that is dedicated to Sora 2 codes. And if you go in here, you're going to see a lot of people just shilling lots of codes. And it took me about 10 minutes before I found somebody that actually had codes. And the way that it works is when you get invited, you get 4 codes that you can give to other people. So think about that for a second. Everybody that gets invited, this is kind of like a I don't know, social experiment on how to get more people in their tool. I don't really know why they're limiting it in this way, but every time somebody gets invited, they get 4 codes to give away. And so that is why, if you go to their channel, you'll see people getting invited and giving their codes away. And you just have to DM people and say, hey, I'd like a code, just like I did. This guy said, I could give you the code. I really don't need it. I have like 10. And he did. He gave it to me, which is great. So that's number 1, right? Go to OpenAI's Discord server. If you don't know where it is, you just go to Google and type in OpenAI Discord server, and you'll find it. Boom, right there. It's free. So you can always go there. I actually have a better way, a better method for you, which is I created a invite code chain in my Facebook group. It's called my Pay It Forward invite code chain, and I actually created this just yesterday. So if you go to my Facebook group, and if you go to offlinesharks.com/Facebook, this is a free group, by the way, and there's a lot of value by joining this group, and I'll tell you why. Not only for getting a free invite code to SORA 2, but there's 23,000 other people who are in here taking action with AI marketing tactics that I and Tom share to get more clients, and it's free, right? So number 1, you can come in here and find this post that I just made, and you can see I only made it yesterday. And I had 1 invite code left because I've been giving away codes on my channel, and I wanted to make sure that I could continue to give codes out to people. So what I did was I said, if you've been following me on YouTube, I've been giving out codes. I have an idea. Every person, I want to give out a code to somebody in this channel. Every person who gets a code gets 4 new codes to share. Let's pay it forward in this community, and everybody that gets an invite code from this post, come back in here and share your codes below. So you can see this has been spreading like wildfire. I've given out my last codes to people. Maury is one of them. She has 6 codes that she's giving out, and you can see people in the comments below asking for it. Maury is sending them to the people, and there's plenty of people in here that are already gaining access and sharing their codes. So just come in here, like Eric is in. Lots of people pledging to share their codes. So just come in here, and it'll probably be only a matter of time if you spent 10 minutes here talking with people, finding the people that are commenting below that are paying it forward with their codes. Now, the other thing about this group is you will see people in here that are taking action on the strategies that Tom and I share. We have a mailer that we send out to small businesses that we use to generate clients. Scott has built a full-blown business out of it. And if you spend any time in here just searching things like maybe the hashtag win, and this is important, this is super important because, look, there's a lot of bad information online and on the internet. And the reason that we started this community was because, man, it's super stressful if you're trying to get something to work and you spend multiple days learning something, trying a new tactic, and you find out that this tactic and thing that you have dedicated all this time to was some weird course that somebody created just to generate cash flow. That was where we were like, hey, we have results. We have clients. We're doing things that are working. Why don't we just start talking about that in our own community? And that's why if you come here and you search the hashtag win, you will see undeniable proof of people following along using the tactics that we share to get clients. Look, Alan earned $5,600 in September for various things like social media posting, SEO, websites. So we talk a lot about other services like SEO, website updates, using software to deliver other AI marketing services in the free 4-part AI fast track training that I'm giving you. But in this video, I'm going to focus on social media posting because that is what we're going to be using SORA 2 and another AI tool to create content and get paid in the process. But you can see other people in our community are willing to put in the work and follow these methods that I'm going to share with you, just like in this video, and they're actually getting wins. Greg Blackwood, another person, social media posting. Now, social media posting, so just come in this group, have a look. If you don't think that this is something that could be viable, just come to the group and look. It's free. There's no skin off your back to check it out. Now, number 2, let's jump back into social media posting because I've already given you 2 ways that you can use today to get invite access to SORA 2. But now I want to show you how to actually make money with this thing. And in order to do that, I want to tell you why this is so lucrative. Okay? what we're going to be selling to small businesses is posting activity on small businesses' social media accounts. And the reason that's so valuable is because, think about it. Let's say you are traveling to Maui, which is where I'm located, and you're with your family and you're planning ahead and you want to do some cool things. You want to book some activities. So you're thinking of going on a stand-up paddleboard tour or a lesson or a kayak tour or something like that. So you're in Oklahoma and you're online researching and you find a great business, and I'm going to do this live. You find a great business online, and I've already looked this business up, so this is an ideal prospect. And you find that they offer paddleboarding tours, and they have 1,000 followers. They've posted images before, but the last time they've posted was in 2024, almost 2 years ago. If you find something that you enjoy possibly doing, and you see that they have posted before and they are no longer posting, you're going to ask yourself if this business is still operating. You're going to want to see people posting regularly to social media. A live, active, healthy social media presence of people today on these tours, on these adventures, having a good time is what's going to make you feel safe and potentially invest in this opportunity for your vacation that only happens once a year. Just like with a restaurant, if you're looking for a good place to eat in your area, you find a new Thai place and you look them up on Google Maps and you find them on social media because you're looking at their menu, you want to see if their food looks good, and they haven't posted in 4 years, you're going to wonder if they are still in business, right? Well, that is why posting on social media, the activity of that, keeping a pulse, a heartbeat, is something that small businesses will pay for. I want to stress that we're not getting paid to get posts with thousands of likes. We're not getting paid to have thousands of people marching through their door or booking tours. That is a totally different service, and it requires a lot more work. What we're getting paid for is the activity of having a post go out on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Business every single day. And if all you have to do is make sure one post goes out every day or every other day, depending on how much you sell, there's no pressure on if the post performs well. The performance is the post actually going out. And you can use AI tools like SORA 2 to create these videos, right? Everybody see what I'm sharing with you here? Are you getting value out of this? Let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're getting value out of this. And again, I've been selling AI services for a long time. I've been selling AI marketing services for over a decade. And over the last couple of years, when AI became a thing, my company grew very fast. We were actually recently recognized as the second fastest growing company in Hawaii. And it was because we started using AI tools to run our business and help other businesses get more results. And that opportunity is wide open for you and I. So how do we get these businesses to pay us? Because I know a lot of people have never gotten a customer online before. They're scared. They don't know how it's going to work. Or maybe you have gotten a customer and you're trying to figure out an easy way that you can continue to get more customers and build up your monthly recurring base of income. Well, this is a method that I use. I give them an irresistible offer. So what I do is I find a business that is the ideal fit for this service. And I've already kind of given you some of that information. A business that has not posted for a long time. They've posted before, they have not posted for a long time, and they have a few hundred subscribers. You're going to give them 2 weeks of free content. And if they like the 2 weeks of free content, then you're going to sell them a month of content for $500 a month. If you want to post multiple times per day, $1,000 per month. But the way that you get your foot in the door is you give them 2 weeks of free content. And if they like it, then they're going to keep on paying you. And I have an email template that helps set all that up for you. So businesses that have a little bit of a following, let's go back to my example here. These guys have 900 followers. You don't want people to have 30,000 followers because they probably already have their setup figured out, right? They're a big business. You want somebody that has at least 500 to 1,000 followers, and they have posted before, which means that they know the value of posting, but they haven't posted in a long time, which means they fell off the map. They couldn't continue to pay somebody, they lost their social media person, or they don't have the time or camera equipment. They know the value. If you were to give this business right here 2 weeks of free content, they would take you up on it because they clearly know how valuable it is for their business. For some reason, they just fell off the map. So it's all about finding those people at scale, right? And again, I'm going to show you how to create the content. That's the easy part. The easy part now is creating content like this, because all you have to do is type in the text to get the videos printed out or the images, and I use a software tool that actually writes the text and schedules all the posts to their social media, which makes it super easy. So let me jump into my slides again. Okay. So in order to find a bunch of businesses like this, number one, the old way is just to go to Google and type in kayak tour in Maui and look at those businesses and one by one figure out which ones have a 500 following of 500 people or more and haven't posted for a long time, right? The easier way is to just go to a tool like Manus AI and type in this prompt. I run a digital marketing agency on Maui. My ideal clients are in this industry, travel and activity. You can use this prompt, by the way, and repurpose it for yourself. It's actually in the bonus document that I'm giving you as well, or you can screenshot it. Collect all business information, including their business name, address, phone number, email address, and also give me an idea of what digital marketing services I can offer each of them. And Manus AI is a tool that gives you one free search per day, and they'll build you a list just like this. Instead of having to go to Google yourself, you can have a nice, beautiful list outlined for you using this tool. And if you don't want to, if you only use the one search per day and you don't want to pay for the paid option with Manus, you can use another tool like Gemini, which is Google's tool. Use the same prompt to build you a list. Boom, we have a list of these businesses. Now, instead of having to do this manually, now you have a list of 25 businesses. You can have it build you a list of 100 businesses if you want. I hope you're starting to see how using AI can help you get a leg up in your business, help you find clients. It can help you deliver the service that we're going to share with you. And you do not need to be a very experienced person to figure this out. You just need to know how to use these tools that I'm showing you in this video. So once you have your lead list built, I want you to just look them up on Facebook and see what their social media following is, right? You want to identify people just like this that have 500 followers or more, have posted on social media at some point, but have not, maybe 6 months or longer. And then you're going to reach out to them. So I would just look up this company, for example, and it looks like they posted in August, September. So these guys are a little more active, right? September 11th, September 15th, they have 2,000 followers. And this is another great example, right? They have a little bit of a following. They're regularly posting on social media. Why are they posting on social media? Because it's important to make their business look like they have a heartbeat. And if I compare this to this other business where they have a following, but they haven't posted for years, do you see the difference there? I'm going to go full screen. Do you see the difference there and why this is so important? It's all about finding the ideal customer. People like that have tried to get clients before online, they try to send thousands of emails out. That is the wrong way to try to get a customer online. You need to be much more thoughtful and personalized and intentional about your prospecting. I would rather send 5 emails to 5 high quality businesses that are an ideal customer for what I'm trying to sell than 10,000 emails to a list of people who have no idea if they're a good fit or not, or even if they're a business. You see what I'm saying here? So if you spend a little bit more time, if you've tried to done some sort of outreach and get clients before and you've never heard anything back, maybe it's because you're not sending the emails or the connections or contacts to the right person, right? Think about that for a second. So once you build your list, let's jump back to our slides here. Once you build your list, just to recap here, I've shown you how to get access to SORA 2. You pick an industry that you want to go after and you build your list. You will then use content. You will use these tools to create content for your irresistible offer. So here's the email. Once you find a business that has posted before, but not in a long time, has a little bit of an audience, you're going to send them this email. It says, hey, I just noticed something about your page. Hope this doesn't come out of left field. I saw your business online. Notice you have a solid social media following, but looks like you haven't posted in a while. Question mark. I totally get it. Running a business is crazy, but I couldn't help but thinking you got people already paying attention to you. That's really rare. Most businesses would love to have that kind of attention, and every day they don't hear from you is money left on the table. And trust me, this business owner that has posted before and has a following, they know that exact thing to be very true and accurate, right? They know that they're leaving money on the table, which is why they've posted before. And that's why you come in at the right time, the right place, and you say, I help businesses just like yours stay active and connect with their followers. No pressure. I'd be happy to create 2 weeks of free content for you just to show you what it could look like. If you like it, cool, we can chat more. If not, no big deal. You've got a couple weeks of quality posts done for free. Who feels like they could send an email like that? Who feels like they could take this email that I've written and used before, put it in ChatGPT or Gemini, and punch it up, make it better, diversify it to fit whatever type of business they're prospecting to, they're trying to communicate to, make it much more personalized. The more you can make this email look like it's coming from just a friend rather than to 10,000 people, the higher probability it is that somebody is going to respond to it. And to further increase that probability, you're going to want to create some content. Sunny Paws says, I can. I appreciate you saying that, Sunny. I know you can. I know you can. What's going to make this email work even better is the fact that you are putting together the irresistible offer of 2 weeks of free content, right? So 2 weeks of free content. And the way that we do that is, number one, you go to SORA 2. So the kayak tour company, right?
Every stroke.
I'll just create a video like this. I have some videos here from SORA 2 that I've created. Or sorry, it's a stand-up paddleboard company.
On the water out here in Maui, it's perfect today. Barely any wind and the water is so warm. Tour guides are leading us along these volcanic cliffs. You can
If it was a snorkel company,
Pulled up to the reef off the coast of Maui. Water looks unreal, and I'm about to hop in.
this is the type of content
You're not
that
paid snorkel. The Maui.
somebody
Maui.
would have to have paid somebody to do. And you can see the prompt that I used to create this post. Obviously, this guy looks like me. It doesn't have to look like me. It doesn't have to look like you. But all I told SORA to do was create a video of Nick snorkeling on Maui. You see this? If I go to the video creation section, there's a box down here. I just type in, just like ChatGPT, Nick808, that's my handle, snorkeling on Maui. And the tool is creating a video completely on its own. And it delivers something that it actually delivered this video for that exact prompt. So do you see how you don't have to be a video expert, production expert to create this kind of stuff? And these types of posts can be in any industry, you know. And another cool thing that you can do is when you get somebody to say yes to your free content, and this is where you're going to look like a rock star, you can use these tools to make the business owner the star of all of the content. So rather than it be you or some random person in the videos,
Pulled up to the reef.
what if you told them like, hey, I'm going to create social media content for you, and the latest AI technology allows me to create videos and images of your business. If you want, you can be in the videos and images, no problem. You don't even have to be there. I can do that from my computer. Let me show you some examples of what that would look like. If not, we can create content without using you and other regular, ordinary people. If a business owner who, trust me, they have no idea this type of content exists, or if maybe they do know that it exists, they have no idea how to use it for themselves because we are very early in this. If they find out that you can create content of them for their social media, they're going to think that you are some sort of wizard, okay? So it's a pretty, when you like, trust me, I talk to businesses, I talk to my friends, they see what I'm doing online, and they're like, how do you do that stuff? They're blown away. And when I have these conversations with people and businesses, it's entirely different than trying to do in the past what we used to do, which was like sell them some sort of marketing thing, right? This is new and exciting frontier that people are really excited to talk about. So now that you have, number one, you have gotten access, you found a business, and they fit the right criteria, they have a following, they've posted before, they haven't posted in a long time. How do you create more content and schedule it onto their social media for them at scale? Well, I use a tool called High Level. And remember, I'm giving you 30 days free to High Level. And High Level is essentially, this is High Level. When you log in, you'll see that it's called Mina Marketing. I've relabeled the tool to Mina Marketing, which is really nice. That's called a white label app. One of the benefits of High Level is you can represent the tool of your own brand as if it is your own, which is cool because when businesses use it, they think you created the software, which positions you as even more of an authority. And so if you don't have a brand yet, you don't have to rebrand it. I just call it my own brand. And High Level is essentially my tool belt for how I get clients and run my business online. There's lots of things that you can do in here. In this video, I'm only going to talk about the social planner section, which is a section where you can have your customers connect all their social media. You can see we have LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Google Business, all connected already here. And we have posts that are scheduled to go out every other day to all these social media platforms, which again is a huge time saver for business owners who maybe have posted in the past. They know that they want to post to all these different platforms, but to do it manually, it takes a lot of time. Well, here's where you come in. You actually can post to all their platforms at one time, and you can create content just like this. I mean, this is an AI-generated image, AI-generated text. You'll throw video in there from SORA 2 every now and then, right? And you can populate their social media. And the way that I would package this, and I'm going to show you how to use this tool. And remember, I'm giving you 30 days free of this tool in the fast track training. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment below. I'll send you the 4-part fast track training. It's totally free. The 30-day trial to High Level is included, which is plenty enough time to follow along and get your first or your next paying customer. And you should be off to the races. Now, what I recommend that you do is you set yourself up to price very simply. And you can say, I will, if they say, hey, the 2 weeks is great, how do we continue doing this now that those free 2 weeks of content is over? What I recommend that you do is you say, well, if you want, do you want a post to go out every day or every other day? Every other day to 2 platforms would be $397 per month. If you want a post to go out every single day to 4 platforms, we charge $897 per month. That's a super steal for a business because number one, it's a write-off, right? They're going to be paying anywhere from $400 to $900 per month to you to have you populate their social media every single day or every other day on all these platforms using AI-generated content where they are the star of their own content and they don't have to actually go out there themselves and create this stuff. That's a huge value add. Trust me, there's millions of businesses out there that are looking for this. You just have to take the time and effort to find the ones that need it and come in with your irresistible offer. Now, what I like to use High Level for is the posting portion. And the way that this makes this easy is if you find somebody who says yes, all you have to do is go to the Launchpad and hit the send link to them. And you put their phone number in and it sends them a link to download the app. And when they download the app, all they have to do is come to the social planner section and they connect their social media for you. You don't ever have to ask them for their password. You don't ever have to ask them to share that type of information. They come in here, they connect everything. And then once it's all connected, you just come here and you hit this new post button at the top of the page, new post, and you can use AI to write all the posts for you. You can schedule it to all of their social media platforms at once. You can upload the videos from SORA 2 that you've created. And now I'm going to walk you through what it looks like to have AI create the post for you in just a few seconds. Again, if you're getting any value out of this, please like this video, subscribe. So the preferred tone of this post is going to be professional, because I always want to have a professional tone with businesses, but sometimes you might want to use something persuasive, friendly, casual, depending on what business you are prospecting with. The main message or key point that I want to communicate in this content, probably if I was going after this business, it would be to, well, why don't I just take the intro from their social media page to make things easy? So I just copy that. And the main message is stand-up paddleboarding on Maui. Join us for private SUP, stand-up paddleboarding lessons, snorkel tours with photography included for free. Stand-up paddleboarding is the best way to see Maui. What do you want to achieve with this content? More stand-up paddleboarding tour bookings. And I want it to create 3 variations of text so I can choose the best one. Now, while this is being created, I want to stress how much of a game changer it is to be able to have a tool like this write this content for you and then be able to schedule it to all these different platforms in one place. Back in the day, one of the first monthly subscription services that I ever sold was social media posting. I've been doing this for a long time. This is probably 8 years ago. And I had to, look, this is all created. 3 posts created, ready to experience Maui from a whole new perspective. Join us for private stand-up paddleboard SUP lessons. I had to write this stuff. And for a guy that used to be a mechanic who can't write for crap, it used to be very difficult. I used to have a bookshelf of books that I would regularly look at that would help me create content and write stuff and come up with persuasive angles and hooks for content that I would put on social media. You no longer have to do that anymore. You can just use these tools to create these posts. And so I'm just going to pick one of these because obviously they're great. If you wanted to spend a little more time, obviously you could. I'm just flying through this here, just a couple minutes. And so I have the posts ready to go, right? Google Business, Facebook, Instagram. Now they just need either one of these videos that I've created in SORA 2. Oops. One of these videos, right? I would just download it. Download one of these videos for my drafts. Stand-up paddleboarding. Probably download this one. And if I wanted to use images, which I recommend that you variate using images and videos, I would just hit the video icon or the image icon and create an image using AI. And very simply to describe the image, stand-up paddleboard tour in Maui. And I, again, could choose a number of variations. I'll just have one image created. I like to use photography for any business that's a professional business, but you have lots of different templates to choose from, the type of outputs that you want depending on what business you're working with. And now I just hit generate. And this tool is creating a very high quality image to go with my posts. I mean, look at this image. I'm gonna hit continue. I'm gonna select it because it looks great. And you can see now I have the image, the text for the Facebook page, the Google Business page, all scheduled. And I did this in under a couple of minutes. But look at this image, how high quality it is. It is a incredible likeness to actually being in Hawaii. This is definitely an island, palm trees. If you're not born and raised here, you do not know the difference. So for a consumer perspective, this works perfect. And I want you to think about this for a second. What is the difference of this image and the image on the customer's social media account already? Do you guys see any difference in this one and this one? Because I don't. I don't see a difference. To me, it looks exactly the same, which is why this service, it actually looks better than this image, which is why this service is so valuable. Okay, so if you're getting some value out of this, please like this video, subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm to push this content out. And so what I want you to do is create 2 weeks of this content for free. Who thinks that they can create 2 weeks of content using this tool in less than 30 minutes? I know that you can because I just did it. And I didn't have to be a graphic designer. I didn't have to be a video producer. I did not have to have a camera. I just used AI to create all this stuff. And I just hit save for later. Okay, there's a button down here, save for later. My head was in the way. And once you do that, you have your 2 weeks of content saved for later right here. And once you have the 2 weeks saved for later, not scheduled out, You just message your client and say, hey, I've got your 2 weeks of free content scheduled. I want you to have a look. Let me know if there's any edits or changes that you'd like me to make. If so, I'll do that. If it looks good, I will schedule the content to go out to all your social media profiles that you've already connected for the next 2 weeks. And once that business owner sees those posts going out over the next 2 weeks, and they know that they didn't have to create any of it, and they see how high quality it is, and you were the one that did it, they are going to think that you were a genius. And at that point, you guys, I want to stress this to you. Now you have a warmed up lead who is high probability going to pay you for a monthly subscription service. And once you do that, now you can add on other things. High Level offers so many other things that you can sell to those people. You know, do you want to help get them more reviews? We'll go to the reputation section. There's, like I said, this is your Swiss Army knife, your tool belt of helping you to generate cash flow for businesses online. The people that are going to strike it rich in this new AI economy are not people that are building software tools. All the tools, they already exist. The people that are going to make money are the ones that use the tools to help small businesses on-ramp into the new AI world, to get more traction for their business with AI. And look, if you can just use a tool like this, you do not need to have gone through some crazy college degree to be successful. You just need to spend some time on videos like this, learning how to use this tool. Now remember, I'm giving you 30 days free of this tool. And in this video, I've given you a method that you can use to make money with this tool and SORA 2. And in my 4-part AI fast track training, which is, if you comment below, I will send it to you. And for my people that showed up live, I'm going to put this in the chat right now for you, but I want to pull it up. This training is free. And once you get your first client, takes you up on 2 weeks of free content, they want to pay you for a monthly subscription. We talk about 4 other additional ways that you can sell additional things to these people using High Level and other AI software tools in the 4-part fast track training. And so this is your roadmap in getting clients and selling AI subscription marketing services. And I hope you got some value out of this video. Again, if you have any questions, the Facebook group is free. If you want to know if other people are being successful with these methods, just go to the group. You can ask questions here. You can see other people are. My goal is to show you guys what is possible and help you take advantage of this new opportunity, this new AI economy that we have. So somebody's asking, alphinsharks.com/AI fast track code. There you go. There's the link to the 4-part AI fast track training. And if you're just tuning in and you want a SORA 2 code, the fastest way that you can do that, just to recap, is to, number 1, you can go to the Facebook group right here. It's free. It's called, you go to your browser and type in offlinesharks.com/Facebook. It'll take you here. I made a post, pay it forward, SORA 2 invite chain. And everybody that I've invited has 4 invites to share with other people. And you can see it's booming. People are just commenting below. And then once you get in, you share your code with 4 other people. Each one of those people gets 4 other code. And so everybody in this community is going to get access to SORA 2. So that's a great way. And if for some reason you feel like, I don't want to join a Facebook group, or you don't have Facebook, all you have to do is go to the OpenAI Discord like I did. And they have a free server with a free channel. Just go to Google, type in OpenAI Discord. And there's a channel for SORA 2 codes. And people are in there just handing out codes. A lot of them aren't real. And there are some diamonds in the rough, which is how I got access. I just spent about 15 minutes in there and I found somebody that actually was giving out codes, and that's how I got mine. But, if you want an easier way, just go to the Facebook group. There are people in here paying it forward right now as we speak. So, I appreciate you all being here. Hope you got some value out of this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below if you want the 4-part AI fast track training. Remember, it's free. There's nothing to lose. Show you how to get more AI subscription-based clients. 30 days free of High Level, plenty enough time to get your first or your next customer and follow along with the training. And with that, everybody, I will see you